Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot calling 10 meters AM.
Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, 3 Delta Foxtrot Romeo.
Okay, I've got Victor Echo 3 Alpha Foxtrot Romeo, I believe. Please excuse me if I got that wrong, but my name is Mark. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm about 15 miles southeast of the southeast. I start again, 15 miles southeast of London. And if I've got Ralph, then I've got the correct person. So Victor Echo 3 Alpha Foxtrot Romeo. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox.
Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox, Victor Echo 3 Delta Foxtrot Romeo, ADC. And we've got a pretty decent signal today, Mark. Here in northern Ontario, just east of the city of Sudbury. And we're running about 25 watts of carrier with a Flex 5000A, so not a lot of power. And it's the how are you copying me? M0 JCF, Victor Echo 3 Delta Fox Radio.
Yeah, Victor Echo 3 Delta Fox Radio. Well, thanks a lot for coming back to me, and thanks for clarification on the call sign. Your signal just 4 and 3. I'm going to give you a 4 and 3. I think it's not brilliant for AM on 10 meters at the moment, but we've got you there. I think your name's Doug or Douglas. I didn't quite catch it, but not a problem. I'm using an IC-7300. If I keep quiet, yeah, 25 watts of carrier and about 80 watts, maybe just over, of peak power on the modulation. And I'm using just a 5/8 wave vertical antenna. So I'm using a very simple antenna. Back to you, Douglas. VE3 DFR, north of Ontario. Start again, north of Ontario. I can't speak today. Sorry, old man. Back to you from M0 JCF.
Portion of 10 meters. I happened to work somebody with a really booming signal on 15 meter AM the other day, and he mentioned how active 10 meter AM was, so I thought I would drive up there and have a look.
Yeah, VE3 DFR M0 JCF returning. I'm going to be brutally honest with you now, Douglas. I only heard probably 20% of what you were saying then. Your signal just wasn't moving the bar graph on the radio, and unless your signal comes up S3 or above, I'm finding it very, very difficult to hear you on AM. So yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I didn't hear what you were saying. As I say, the best I could give you probably as a report would be 4 and 3, but after that it was always downwards. It never got better than that. So yeah, I'll just listen for you one more time, but I don't want to waste your time today by asking you to repeat everything, and of course I don't want you telling me something that I never receive. But I do appreciate the effort. Always great to work AM on 10 meters. It seems to be quite popular today. say a few US stations as well as Canadian stations are working AM, and there are a fair amount as well working FM. So it could even be that we've got somebody nearby splattering slightly, and you never know with AM. It's so ancient, everyone forgets how to use it. So back to you, and I'll listen out for you, Douglas, but I do appreciate the effort anyway. Victor Echo 3 Delta Fox Romeo Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox.
Well, I appreciate the effort to make the contact. Yeah, a little bit challenging. It's unreadable about 95% of the time, some QSB on the signal. Anyhow, appreciate the chat on 10 meter AM. We'll definitely be running on that.
Yeah, V3DFR M0JCF. Well, it was an absolute pleasure to work you today. It does I don't do a lot of AM, but when I do, I really enjoy it, despite the difficulties with the propagation path. And you know, I could hear sort of, I would say, in the best part, when you was up around Santiago 3 to 5, you did peak at 5. You know, you were quite clear, but anything below 3, it was really difficult, and I understand you're having a very similar problem. I wish you and everyone around you very best 73. I look forward to the next time. You don't often find me on AM, but when you do, I'm always shouting, and I will take on all comers everywhere, anywhere, mate. I do like to challenge myself, I suppose. Good luck, and have a fantastic weekend, what's left of it. V3 DFR M0JCF. Cheers, old friend. Okay, nothing more is heard. CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQ, CQ, CQDX, CQ, CQ, CQDX, 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 CQDX. This is Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. 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 Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, calling 10 meters AM. Nothing is heard. CQ.